Hello, my name is Caleb Hubenak. I'm with the Fantastic Four group, and today we're going to be talking about presentation aids. Presentation aids are basically tools that we can use to communicate better. They can make your message more interesting and memorable. They can simplify the complicated and help prove points to add credibility to your speech. They're great for communicating to those whose second language is English. There are basically six channels of aids. There's vision, hearing, scent, taste, touch, and physical demonstrations. With visual being the most common channel, let's take a look at what that entails. Here you can see the different types of visual aids. Graphs are great for showing trends and relationships between two or more variables. Charts are good when they are easy to read at glance. But if there's too much information on them, they could lose the attention of your audience. The same could be said about video and animations. If they're too long, you could have the same effect. When you have concepts that are complex and better summed up with like an image, use photos or drawing to convey the message.
Hello, my name is Brandon Sanchez, and today I'll be talking about the types of presentation aids. Uh, the common, the most popular format used in business and professional presentation is paper handouts. These are easily distributed and they can be updated quickly at the last moment. Plus, they can also provide a permanent document that the listener can take with them when they leave the presentation. With posters, you can uh, provide a provide a variety of visual aids. For example, you can use graphs, drawings, and charts on said poster. For slides, you can highlight key points, display visuals, and organize content to support the speaker's message clearly and effectively. For the presentation software, there are two types of programs: linear and nonlinear programs. Linear programs, uh, they're similar to PowerPoint, and Keynotes use slides that follow a straight line, first, second, and last slide, etc. For example, PowerPoint, Google Slides, and Keynote are the common programs that come to mind when talking about linear programs. With nonlinear programs, uh, programs similar to Canva don't use slides, or similar to Prezi don't use slides. Instead, they use a broad canvas on which you place the material. You can zoom in and out of the element at any given time, and you can pan across the canvas.
Hi, I'm Isabella Castillo, and I'm going to be talking about tips for effective aids. One is using large fonts. It helps people who are in the back row see the slide without any problems, and it helps them keep track of what you're talking about with the slide and can also follow along with no problem. Using high contrast colors can also help see the image and still understand what it is without having to ask the person next to them what the image may be. And also, it just brings out the image a lot more so you can tell what it is a lot easier. And lastly, don't overcrowd your slides because it can make people lose interest in you yourself giving the speech and will pay attention more to the slide, which is never good. So you always need to just keep it clean and simple so they could just take a quick glance on it and go back to you.
Hi, my name is Taylor Hoke, and I'm going to tell you about common mistakes made during presentations. One of the most common mistakes is reading directly from the slides. This disconnects you from the audience and makes your delivery feel flat. Another issue is cluttered slides. Too much text or too many images can overwhelm and confuse your audience. Finally, not testing your technology, which can lead to embarrassing delays or failures. You should always practice with your equipment in advance in order to avoid these mistakes.
on behalf of the Fantastic Four group, I just want to say thank you for watching.